The 2024 Copa America is just around the corner, and over the next few days, I'm going to preview each and every one of the team's hopes and dreams heading into this year's tournament. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Costa Rica. That's right, folks, back once again with another preview video. Today is all about Copa America, boys and girls, and the hopes and the dreams of all the nations taking part in this tournament over in the United States. Today, we're going to preview a nation's hopes heading into that tournament, and we'll get to it in a second. If you're new, where you've been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for Copa America is right here under one Rooski. Of course, we're going to cover each and every one of the nation's hopes heading into this tournament. Have they got a chance to win it realistically? We'll talk about that and more in a second. A big shout out once again to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it. Alrighty then, folks. Of course, it is Costa Rica next at the blocks here for Copa America, and they're back in the tournament once again. They've been here for 6 times in the past. Their debut was back in 1997. Of course, they have made quarterfinal stages on 2 occasions, 2001 and 2004. Costa Rica coming at you with Gustavo Alfaro, your manager there, with the star man being Manfred Ugalde these days. That's right. They are in a bit of a tasty-looking group, Group D, alongside heavyweights Brazil, Colombia, and Paraguay, all from South Africa. South America. What am I saying? South America. So a real steep mountain to climb for Costa Rica if they're going to get out of it. Of course, as one of the guest nations from the CONCACAF, a good exercise, good learning curve for themselves for future preparation for the World Cup in 2026. This is stern opposition, and of course, if you're going to get out of this group, then you've done a massive job. Realistically, when you look at these 4 nations in this group, you're going to probably think Costa Rica are 3rd or 4th off the bat on this group. But I want to say, and I definitely echo this comment, that they can get out of this group. Costa Rica can get out of this group. They do have a bit of a pre-game before the old tournament, a World Cup qualifier against Grenada. They are not there yet in 2026. The hosts, Mexico, Canada, and USA might be there, but Costa Rica have got work to do to get to that, of course, and the chances are great that they should be there. They do open up the tournament, though, up against Brazil on match number 1. That's June 24th. Then they take on Colombia on June 28th. That's match number 2. And then Paraguay on July the 2nd. The must-win game is that final game against Paraguay. It is a winnable game for sure, and they need to get at least 3 points to have themselves a bit of an argument. Of course, the other 2 games are also important, and the scheduling doesn't work in Costa Rica's favour, because the likelihood is they're going to open up with that defeat against Brazil. The Colombia game is a more achievable match, but realistically, you could be even staring at elimination, if not already eliminated, before this must-win game comes around. If that must-win game was second, then you could likely come into this with a bit of hope, bit of passion, bit of fight left in it. But the scheduling may not be great for Costa Rica in this one. It could be all over before this must-win game comes around. Don't get me wrong, if you were to pick up a point against Brazil or Costa Rica, which I don't think is out of the question, and of course when these games come around, we'll have a deeper look into these games. Yeah, for me, that is the must-win game. The odds for the bookies, 12-1 for Costa Rica to get out of this group as winners, 4-1 to qualify as a whole, whether in the top 2. To win the trophy, 80-1. That is, of course, a long odds here. Not great in regards to the group. I do unfortunately think they will make an exit at the group stage, and of course with a ranking of 52, Corner Fever doesn't really bode well for them either. They were once ranked as high as 13 back in 2015, so those days are long gone. But a difficult tournament for me, for Costa Rica, this time around. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it, folks. What are your hopes and expectations for this country's dreams this summer? Are they, of course, contenders to lift up the trophy? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about their plans for the summer. Do you think they could be in the mixer? And, of course, don't forget to smash your like and smash your subscribe as we look forward to a summer packed of international football, including Copa America. We'll be back with, of course, non-stop coverage, previews, reviews, and even some watch-alongs. But until then, guys, I appreciate you being around. Until then, subscribe, smash the like, and we'll catch you later for the next one.